Peace. Welcome back to the Space Beyond Infinity, where there are no limitations. I'm the spirit guide of this room, Mystic, and I'm back with another vlog. I hope y'all really enjoyed this one because I hung up with my man just to check in with you people. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all doing good. I'm good. It's like 9. I'm chilling in my hammock. I did some barrel twists in my hair yesterday. I did like to go forward. My man said he liked my hair. I'm thankful. I feel like it could use some accessories, but it's doing what it needs to do for now. I'm having a feeling in my tummy that I'm not sure what. I think I need to go get me some wine. I had a very weird dream last night. My dream was so weird last night. At first I thought it was because I fell asleep with the big window open. And so, hold on, let me turn around and look at myself because I looked past the mirror. And the lady is looking very beautifully feminine. I love when I put my dresses on. I remember for a while I was like feeling a way about my chest. I would feel a way about my chest because it just feels like it's not enough there. So either I gained a little bit of weight or I just gained a little more confidence. I think it's a little bit of both. Anywho, I look beautiful. I was thinking about making another necklace because I do have these. Because my waist piece broke. So I was thinking about making another necklace. I was thinking about making another bracelet. My man is supposed to be coming tomorrow. My man is supposed to be coming tomorrow. And he's bringing me these. And he got me the freaking cutest rose quartz hearts. Oh my gosh. The cutest thing I ever saw other than one of my babies. Oh my goodness. And I'm so excited. To receive those. I did not wash my dishes yesterday. I just shut down my kitchen. And they don't look bad, so I ain't tripping, but my dishes is not dead. That's all I'm saying. Given the way that my tummy is feeling right now, which is not bad, it's just like a hunger sensation, which I'm probably feeling this because I was a little, felt a bit hungry before I went to sleep last night, but I was like, I'm not eating anything because if I eat something, then I'm probably gonna stop breathing in my sleep. Because the night before, I felt a little hungry before bedtime, and then I decided to snack on crackers, and I stopped breathing in my sleep. So yeah, I be dealing with what is it? Is it called epilepsy or sleep apnea? Sleep apnea. On and off here. And this lime has no juice. The mama, listen, abuela would be disappointed. The lime, no water in it, no juice. This probably, I hope it has juice. I'm not gonna say it probably doesn't. I'm just gonna say I hope it does. Because I hope it does. Looks like that lime. But I probably feel hungry because I am probably hungry. But I just woke up, so I'm not eating anything right now. This has no juice either. It's this is sad. This is hard. And then this has been cut up on my counter for a few days and it started to molt. This is sad. This is sad. It's funny because I was at the store yesterday and saw limes and said I should probably get some limes. And I'm like, I have limes on my counter. Yeah. Probably get limes and not using the limes, apparently. Apparently that's what's happening here. Limes not using limes. So it's drying up on my counter. I haven't felt like I needed to have a lime until today. You know, I feel like I need a lime. I don't have any limes to have. And the water truck didn't come yesterday. So the only water I have is in my refrigerator, which is okay because it's a big jug, but at the same time it's not. At the same time it's not because my family is supposed to be coming tomorrow and we don't have sufficient amount of water for the amount of people that's going to be in the house. So now what do I have to do? Now I have to either one choose to go to Oxo today and pick up a big jug of water, or wait for my man to come and send him to go do it. Which I don't think I want to do because I'm going to be cooking a meal for all of us and I want to make sure that I'm started on said meal before they even get in this house. So probably have to go and get a jug of water today. And I probably have to go and do that soon because I'm going to Walmart today so that I can make sure that I get the rest of the things that I need to cook the food. And I was going to wash clothes, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I know he's gonna bring new sheets and I'm gonna want to wash those, and maybe I should just wait till he brings the sheets so I can wash the sheets. Or I don't really know what the plan is for real. I just know that I am here and alive and well and thankful. Oh yeah. And I don't have any lime. But that's okay. Because I'm here and alive and well. So I'm thankful. Fix my eyebrow. Shit. Did I lose some titty mass or what? What's going on here? I don't have any like pullers on my strappies, do I? My girlfriend was wearing my dress. Yeah, I had to sew the dress right here so that it will stay together and my boobs will stop coming out. Look how my boobs keep coming on. Got much. They just keep popping on out. Yeah, I need some accessories. Just get my hair looking more like what I want it to look like. It's cute though. It's styled. I just have to finish the style, huh? I have all of these flowers blooming in my garden. All except for my sunflowers, which will be blooming in a matter of days. A few of them will be blooming in a matter of days. Y'all, I'll probably have to go get me some lime and some water. I came and water my garden. What kind of stuff is that? I can't even water my garden. I was going to buy, oh, maybe I could just go buy one at the Oxo instead of just buying one from the water truck. I was gonna say I was gonna buy another water jug. That way we'll have 3 water jugs instead of 2 water jugs. While, the families here will have more water because I use drinking water to water my garden as well. And that usually lasts us pretty well for the days. If the water truck is keeping its proper schedule, it keeps us pretty well. Like we usually have water left in the water jug the day that the water truck comes, and I have to figure out how to empty it by either filling up the water in the fridge, making tea, and ensuring that my garden is thoroughly watered. Then usually I'll have two empty jugs and they can buy whatever. So I was thinking that with the increase of people being here, a third jug would actually make sense. That way, that third jug, I mean, even though I'm not gonna divide it up like that, but the third jug could be for watering the garden. But what I'm saying is, I probably won't just like specifically pull it to the side and use it specifically for the garden. It'll just be more water in the house. Just be more water in the house. And that'll be fine for when it's just us. Because if the water truck doesn't come on the day it's supposed to come, we'll still have water in the house. That should last us until the next day for the water truck. And hopefully they come on that next day that they're supposed to be scheduled to come. I was rewatching my Monday, and just remembering how I was talking about, hey, you have to speak about what you're thinking. And I was like, I probably should have vlogged more. Probably not should have or could have, should have, could have, would have, blah, blah, blah. But I was just like, vlogging more this week probably could have been beneficial. And then I was like, well, I could vlog right now. And so I was like, it's such a good time. My kids are upstairs chilling, and I have time. Like, it's early in the day. Nobody's expecting anything of me right now. I got time to vlog. So I was like, let me vlog. Yeah, I was like I said, I woke up in the middle of the night. And at first I thought it was because my big window in my room was open. And that one doesn't have a screen on it or anything. It's just open. And I just feel like maybe it's because the energy that was coming in from outside was too much. Because that's the thing. When those indoors are portals, I'm like, is too much energy coming in? Or is it because I don't have any candles on my altar space? Because I went to Oak Hill yesterday, and the one that I chose to go to didn't have the candles that I like. They had the other candles, and I don't like those because they're poison. But anyway, no, they're scented, which essentially is poison. But anyway, yeah. So I didn't get any candles for my altar space, and I didn't have no candles in my altar space. And I think I was being harassed because of that. No, just kidding. But anyway, my little cousin was supposed to be having his son yesterday. Maybe they did. Oh, if that baby came today, that baby would be born on my grandmother's birthday. Now, his baby mama went to go be induced at the doctor yesterday. So when I woke up in the middle of the night, I had seen that 2 hours prior to me waking up, she had posted and was like, um, she wanna go home and labor in her bed instead of being in the hospital. I'm like, you could have did the whole process at home in your bed instead of being there at the hospital. But I just been seeing her post the last few days, and it just blah. Not just the last few days, but like the last week, and it just like, bro. The first one was that I noticed was like, what are I want to have my baby naturally? What are some pain management um, suggestions that you ladies might have? And under the post, it was like at least 6 women that was like, don't have your baby naturally. I'm just like so lost. And then there was another post about a membrane sweep, and I'm like, don't do it. And then I had noticed that it was like, I'm gonna be induced tomorrow anyway, under the comment section of that post. And I was so upset that I started crying because I'm just like, and then it's not specifically just to her, it's to just all of the women out there who are still stuck in that cycle, in that system, in the cycle of that system of like being convinced that you have to be induced because your baby is too big or what, because most of the time it's not even hard to convince you, because it's like all of the things that have been poured into your brain, all of the things that have been poured into your brain to get you to the point to where you're either scared or you're overwhelmed with your pregnancy, so much so that when the idea of being induced is brought up, it's just a simple like, okay, because you're tired and you want the baby out, or you're stressed and you just want the process to be over with, or you're scared because you think that there's something wrong with your baby. And the reason that's been given is either because your baby is too big, or your baby um might start having complications or whatever, which they're both kind of the same excuse. When it's like, if your baby is too big, then it will force itself out of that space. Hello? It has nowhere else to go but out. If your baby was getting too big, it would make its way out. If your baby was having trouble feeling like the space was no longer suitable for itself, it would make its way out. Any complication it could come up with. Oh, your baby heart rate is getting fast. Your baby heart rate is supposed to be fast. Faster than yours, for sure. It's a baby. The only actual excuse that I feel like could be given, that you could, be like, okay, let's do this, is your baby's cord is wrapped around its neck. That's the only thing that I feel like would make sense to force your child out, is because the cord is wrapped around its neck and it's literally causing distress. And you know for sure that the cord being wrapped around its neck is causing its distress. In that very moment, you're noticing it. You know, you feel it, because you're feeling something is wrong with your baby. So you went to the doctor to ask them, and they're telling you the cord is wrapped around his neck, and that's the problem, and we need to get baby out right now. That makes sense. Or, there's literally, for real, like in real life, there's really something wrong with you, and your baby have to come out. Not the little excuses they give. Oh, your baby's too big, or your baby's heart rate is up, or your baby's heart rate is a little lower than what we think it should be, when there's a such thing as a resting heart rate. There's a such thing as a resting heart rate. If your baby is asleep, its heart rate is going to be lower than it would be if it was awake. If your baby is awake and chilling, its heart rate is going to be a little bit lower than it would be if your baby was active and moving and pushing and kicking. But they're not going to tell you that. They're just going to tell you the stuff that scares you, so that you feel like you have to get induced. But the truth is, once they put that drug into your body, it messes up your nervous system and your child's nervous system as well. So you're both scrambling, trying to figure out, Your body is trying to figure out what is happening. I'm supposed to be going into labor? I'm being forced into labor. So let me start these pains to come to you, but your body's let me start these pains to start coming to you. And then you get the drugs, the other drugs that's supposed to numb the pain, but that drug is actually, trying to relax your body, and then you get to the point to where you're getting an epidural, and then that one numbs your body, and so your body can't function. It can't naturally. Do you know that your body naturally pushes the baby out? Your body naturally pushes the baby out. You should be able to sit there and relax, and your body will do its work. How do you know it's time to push? Your body will start naturally pushing on its own. Have you ever had a birth in a hospital? My one and only birth in a hospital, my body was pushing. And they're telling me, don't push, hold, just don't push and don't hold it. Don't push the baby out and don't hold the baby in. You have to figure out a way to find a neutral space to where you're just holding your body neutral. How do you stop your body from pushing and not hold the baby in at the same time? How do you do that? Don't push and don't hold the baby in, because we have to check you and make sure that your cervix is completely open so that the doctor can can deliver the baby. But it's like, if your body is naturally pushing, it's time, baby. It's time. It's time. If your body is naturally pushing, it's time. And you don't have to push if you're concerned about, not being fully dilated, but you don't have to hold your baby in, and you don't have to get into a awkward ass confusing space of not pushing but not holding it in either. Like, that's just so weird. But bro, your body naturally pushes. Your body naturally pushes. So we're not even really doing a lot of work. We are doing a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. Natural birth, you're literally creating a new life. It's literally a life coming out of your body. It's a whole body, a whole person coming out of you. Not saying that we're not doing a lot of work, but I'm saying we know it's not necessary for us to do a lot. You know, our body. It. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. The goal is to get as relaxed and as comfortable as you possibly can. Nothing else. The goal is to get as relaxed and as comfortable as you possibly can. To not tense your body up, to not be in tension. When you're in tension, when you're tensing up, that causes the uncomfortability. I've literally fallen asleep in all three of my labors, but especially in my last two. Fallen asleep, sleep, done. I fell asleep with my son because I was literally just tired, because I was up from 3 a.m. and had him at 6 p.m. that day. Um, Woke up at 3 a.m. that day, had him at 6 p.m. that day. I was tired, so I just fell asleep. But I was able to get myself relaxed enough to fall asleep. My second child, I was intentionally in my room, relaxed with my music going, just relaxed, and I dozed off. My third child, I got onto my couch, I turned my music on, I laid down, and I went to sleep. Because I'm like, I need to relax. So I laid on my couch and I went to sleep. And guess what? When I woke up and my man came and helped me up off the couch, my water instantly broke. My water instantly broke. I went to the bathroom. I tried to poop. I got a little poop out. And it was time to push. It was time to push. It was hard for me to use the bathroom because I could feel that it was time to push. And I was telling him, like, it's pretty much time to push. But I know I need to use the bathroom. And he's like, I know you need to use the bathroom. So let's just try to use the bathroom on the toilet. So it's so hard for me to try to push my poop out when I knew that it was pretty much time for me to push my baby. So, I did all of the work while I was asleep. My body did all of the work while I was asleep. I woke up and it was time to push. But you cut yourself off from being able to do that work when you get an epidural and numb the lower half of your body. Then your body can't do its proper work. Then yes, now your baby is stuck in there because both of you are numb. And your body's not naturally pushing the baby out. So then you're in labor for more hours, more time, so that your body can focus on fighting the epidural, fighting the other medicine that's being pushed into you, the synthetic hydration, all of that stuff. It's like your body is fighting against all of that instead of focusing on pushing your baby out. And then when it's finally done, did enough of the fighting, then it can focus back on pushing the baby out. Or or you're just screwed and they have to cut you open and pull your baby out. Raji, stop with that because it's not a real cry. So be quiet. Okay, be quiet. Yashada didn't push you down on the floor. You chose to go down on the floor. She's so much smaller than you. You're so much bigger than her. You chose to go down on the floor so that you can have a reason to fake cry. Now, if you're going to be doing a whole bunch, you could go back upstairs. No way. Get out of here. Delusional. Anyway. Or you're screwed and then they have to cut you open and pull your baby out. And it's like, I get, having babies by, like, conceiving accidentally or conceiving not under your own terms, you know? But for me, this truly, like, birthing children is a lifestyle. Like, you have to have your whole life together because you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared for whenever it does happen. It is a doggy. What's his name? Rocky? Mm-hmm. It's Rocky. You need to be prepared physically, mentally, spiritually for having a baby. And that's why I did start that playlist. And when it comes time for me, no, you can't. Now go ahead back. Okay, drink you some water, just like every single day. Okay, drink some more. Hydration. Raji just want to bother me because she know I'm making this video. That's why she started off with the, I got sure to push me on the floor. She just want me to talk to her instead. When she don't want to talk to me about nothing. She's just a bothersome child. Scorpio moon. Anyway, I'm going to continue the playlist once I actually start into pregnancy. Because I've already done all that. Shh. I've already done everything I can as far as or spoken about everything that I can as far as um health and keeping the body, you know, getting the body prepared, getting the mental prepared, getting the spiritual prepared. I actually probably could do more videos about those topics, but I feel like I've done enough. Like, it's just, it's all, for me, it's common sense, but maybe it's just common sense for me because I'm a Cancer and I have a lot of Cancer in my chart, and I'm just naturally mother. But, you know, um, I'm gonna do my best to do my part and just continue to spread awareness because these hospitals literally are set up to stress you out. Literally, when I was pregnant with my first daughter, um, I was like, I'm gonna go in for ultrasound to find out, what the gender of my baby is. And then I was like, I already know that they're gonna hit me with something to make me feel like I have to be concerned with her health. And sure enough, they had come up with a reason to make me feel like I need to be concerned and come back. And so I scheduled an appointment to come back and get another ultrasound. And I did, and I went and got that second ultrasound, and I never went back into that doctor's office again. Go upstairs and stay upstairs, and don't come back down until I tell you to. And when you do go up there, don't do a bunch of whining and crying and making a bunch of noise. Okay? Go ahead. No, and I mean it too. I'm not just saying it. I actually mean what I'm saying. So I should be seeing you going up the stairs now. There's no reason you should be still on the couch because I already told you what to do. So get to moving. Get to moving. I don't see you. You're moving slow. Move faster. Get up on your feet and walk. I'm gonna be nice because you see I'm yelling. See I'm meaning business today. So you're gonna just sit there and rub my leg. Try to be nice here. Do you want rub? There's nothing wrong with that child. She just knows that I'm on a video. So she's trying to figure out ways that she can create an issue. Because if I wasn't on a video, Raji wouldn't be making an issue right now. She wouldn't. That's why the first thing she did was cry and complain about Yajurda pushing her down. Girl, you was much bigger than Yajurda. If Yajurda push you, you don't have to go nowhere. She's not even strong enough to push you hard enough to make you stumble. So if she pushed you, and she's in her chill energy right now. So I know if she did push you, she definitely didn't push you as hard as she can. So now she's upstairs banging on the door. Stop banging on the door, Raji. And she's the only one complaining. Always the only one. Nobody else is ever starting trouble. It's always Raji, the Scorpio moon. The Aquarius with the Scorpio moon. It's always her starting it. Like everybody else is chill. Ain't even heard a peep from the boy. Have y'all heard it? A peep from the boy. Y'all should have been sitting here in the hammock with me the whole time. As soon as Raji started with her mess, y'all should have got away from her. She got away from her. As soon as she accused her of pushing her down, she got away from her. She came and got in the hammock with me. And been sitting here chilling the whole time. See, she ain't said much. Talked about the puppy. Talked about the dog. That's it. Just sitting here chilling. I think I said all I feel like I want to say. So I'm just going to get off here. Because Raji's starting. And I'm not. My man's going to be here tomorrow. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, amazing experience.